Okay guys, I'm going to do a quick recap of some of the actual techniques that we did from the last time, just for you to kind of work away on a couple of the Shaolin staff techniques. So as I kind of said, there's a number of different ways to hold the staff. So you can have, let's say, at the butt and about maybe a third down, and this would be very kind of common from a kind of a spear fighting, let's say, a perspective where you're using the full length of the weapon. The other, let's say, way to hold it would be, let's say, the reverse hand grip, let's say, here. So where you're about, let's say, maybe this far up out here. So this would be like a yin shao gun. So you're holding, let's say, the staff about a third in the center, and you're using these type of methods. You can also do it the other way as well, let's say, where you're using, let's say, this. Okay. And then let's say you have, let's say, this option as well, so which is double. So this is this way, roughly about here. And you can also have, let's say, about maybe two hands or one hand up, and you're using the staff this way. You can also grab the staff around here. If you're using the full length of the weapon, to actually hit this way, long uppercut strikes, these type of things going on. So those would be the kind of the main grips with a staff. So just kind of showing some of the actual the power training techniques that we did the last time. So if you have, let's say, one of the rattan staffs like this, you want to be thinking about, let's say, you're shaking, let's say, with your arms, and you're basically trying to kind of get the tip of the staff to shake as much as possible. So basically exerting that force, and you're learning to relax your shoulders, to relax your back, and to allow the force to travel up from the feet into the staff. So it should look kind of something like this if you're doing it, and if you're doing it from the front, you can see the shake of on my waist going on there. And if I'm exaggerating it a little bit more, so you learn to kind of coordinate with this center of your body. So some of the actual the techniques that we did the last time. So we would have, let's say, an upward block, so you can stand shoulder width apart, upward block, pushing out block, coming back, thrusting. Okay, so you can have upward block, push out block, coming back, pressing down block. This is a kind of a curving one, where you're kind of curving, thrust, and then press go down go once again with the back of the staff. Okay, so that's one series. So the basics would be, first would be blocking up, thrusting out with the staff, drawing parry back, push down. Then we had, let's say, blocking up, pushing out, draw back block, press down with the staff. So if you're kind of putting those kind of two together, you can have block up, push out, come back, thrust, come back, push down with the staff. Okay, so these are kind of your kind of bread and butter your techniques where you're kind of learning to kind of, let's say, parry to the left, parry to the right, this type of maneuver going on. And it's really the backhand that's actually controlling a lot of this the power of the motion. So you'd have blocking down, blocking up, blocking down, blocking up, blocking down, blocking up, blocking down, blocking up, and try and coordinate them as best as you can. So you have block down, block up, block down, block up, block down, block up, thrust, draw back, let's say, parry. So that can be moving the weapon across, let's say, if someone thrusted into you, scooping down. Okay, so this particular technique is kind of one of the follow-ons from that. So you'd have your thrust, come back here, so scooping down, so you're doing a circle and you're pressing at the end. So watch, circle, press. Okay, so once again we have coming up, blocking up, thrusting out, coming back. Then we have locking down. Watch, see that big, nice wide motion? So we're from here, locking down, coming around, and pressing. So we have locking down, coming around, press. Okay, and you're holding kind of like a cat stance, like go there. Okay, so the other kind of like maneuvers like that I was showing, or let's say the figure eight. So the figure eight, let's say like a maneuver. So you're basically holding like the staff like just around, let's say halfway into the center. So these maneuvers, if you're keeping, let's say like both of your feet together, you want to be getting the strikes kind of going along the side of your body like that. So for kind of like the purposes of just showing like the video. Okay, so we're here, downward strikes. So downward figure eights first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so these you'd start off, let's say like go with the staff like go to your side, and it's downward strike, come to the side, downward strike with the tip of the staff, passing down like go once again, downward strike, downward strike, downward strike, and you just loop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to do, let's say like the uppercut strike. So like the reverse, let's say like a figure eight. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, finishing. Okay, so the other kind of like your techniques like we had, let's say like we're kind of basically moving like the staff around, let's say like overhead. So you're starting from here, so you're bringing it in, across, overhead, past the hand, over, and coming out like to the other side, bringing it over, across the head, turning the hands, catch the staff, coming down, other side. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's a kind of a recap, let's say like of a lot of, let's say like the techniques like that we did like over the last time. Kind of get used to kind of, let's like moving like the staff around as well, like you're kind of letting it glide through your hands, especially like if you're doing kind of like the strikes or pokes like that way. So you could have, let's say like something here, let's say like where you poke forward, come up, come down, poke forward, come up, come down, poke forward as well. You can do this like if you're training, let's say like you're just going to give you an idea. If you're training your stance work here, you're in this like a position here, block up, looking to your right, turning this leg out like you're turning into your forward stance, thrust forward, coming back into a horse stance, pressing down. Now you can also have, let's say like if you're training your leg work, as I said, the scoop out, let's say, and press down. So we're here, scooping out, press down like on the cat stance. Okay, now you can start adding like your kind of other like your little twists and turns, like I know I can't really show much like with the space I have, but let's say just going through it slowly. So if I'm here, imagine I'm in a long horse stance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into a lady horse stance, which is this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is parry out at the same time. So 1, parry down, and I do the exact same movement like once again, parry out, press down. Okay, so you could do that, let's say like as a drill, let's say like going forward maybe 10 times. So you're going 1, 2, 3, and you're getting your footwork, boom, and then you can do like the same like going back. So if I'm going backwards, parrying, boom, blocking like as well. So that's a quick recap of like some of the techniques like that we did over the last couple of weeks. If you've got any questions, you can send me a message, and I'd actually like to see you actually practicing them and maybe doing a quick video of yourselves like as a homework like thing as well. So talk to you the next time.